Folks say to be the very best, you gotta travel across the land. But I'm happy here at pretty good, just out walking with my friends. So you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics of ends. But my destiny's here in Tennessee, my Pokédex in hand. You run your laps chasing lickitung in Providence, and you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis. But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokéstops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Tanglers from Los Angeles. If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. Clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need Nidoqueens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on Solo U, but parades need a willing crew. All those Squirtles on St. Charles saw you wandering and withdrew. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Lapras from Minneapolis or Polipers from Mississippers. There's enough Weedles on Montego. We could evolve a swarm of Beedrill. There's enough Snubbull down to Shovel. We could team Sled with Grumble. We don't need Oregon from out in Oregon, or any Pikachus from up in Massachusetts. Sorry, Professor Oklahoma, we'll raid gyms in Tullahoma. Sorry, Pokecoin Palooka, we'll hatch on hikes in Chattanooga. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace.
Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hughes. That's Joe Hughes.
If you'll direct your attention down here to slot 8, you'll see me, your friendly neighborhood Joe Hills man. Welcome to everybody watching us from Europe and everyone watching us from Asia, everyone watching us from Africa, in time zones where you might not normally be able to enjoy a Joe Hills stream. I am glad that we have you guys here today. This is a little bit of a different schedule for me. Some of you guys are like, Joe, how come you're not at work? Well, I took an extra day off work this weekend so that I could hang out with the Minecon folks. But it turns out there's a bunch of obligations that they have with the actual event that mean that I can't spend 24 hours a day just glommed onto Iskall. If you could imagine me like a little Iskall backpack, he'd be like, Joe, you don't have a badge. You can't get into this. So rather than constantly hang out outside the hotel or do something dumb like that, I'm gonna make YouTube episodes with this extra time. That's the best way to do it. Yeah, I can't just like fold up real small and like try to hide under Scar's chair. That would not be appropriate. Greetings to Denmark, hide user on this channel. Yeah, making fun of autistic people is going to get you instantly banned. I got no time for that. Also, I know we had a birthday this week, so here we go. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a Lugira. Also, Afisco, or however you pronounce that. So, wait, no, we're not going to do the outro yet. That would be too short a stream. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know who Afisco is, but can't celebrate Luigra's birthday alone. Gotta group everybody in there for that big birthday hug. Yeah, green screen while wearing green shirt. It's called chroma key. It's the best. Okay. I pronounce my name any way I want to. I'm like, howdy, y'all. Joe Hiles here. Joe Hales? Joe Holes? Joe Wells? You can add an H or a W at the beginning of my name. Wow. I am not used to streaming in the morning. My brain is not firing. Yeah, so if I want to move your letters around for your birthday song, I do what I want. Joe Wales. Howdy, y'all. Joe Wales here. Oh, hey, Eagle fam. Welcome. Glad to see you. Glad to see you, Techno Mage Grim, Badger Spanner, Anna Galena, Truckpipe Manatee Gag. Welcome, Charmcaster Hamiltron, and also Game Mode Cat. Welcome to Quinn0916, Matto Mopey Guy Eagle, Katie Land 89, Inga Pinky Acid 5678, Donna Vanel, Snarkly. Man, there's a lot of names. I should stream in the morning all the time. Welcome Sapphire, Joe Roca, Fusion MC, Beast Runner, Hannah, Brom der Werf. Happy birthday to you as well, Brom. Welcome Alexander Rock, Natalie Jimenez, Yeller999. Welcome Hunter1979. Welcome Havard Nessia. Man, we're getting a lot of Nordic folks here. Man, I should stream all the time. The land of the midnight sun loves me at 10 a.m. my time, it seems. Yeah, welcome Zaklak. Welcome Hayden Froy. Welcome Eric Ron. Welcome Alablivion. PUBG for Liffy. Welcome Ginger. Welcome Trady Vandea. Welcome Kira Reynolds. Welcome Benedict Truman. Welcome Atmo Void. Welcome Keiichi Akechi. Welcome Potato Chip Queen. Rainbow Waffles. Pebble Factory. Welcome Wait What? Welcome Miss Min2. Welcome Arekid Games. Welcome, this is Chris. Welcome Hope83. Welcome Corvid. Welcome Darren Kazark. Welcome Degerd999. Welcome Not Hunter599. Whew. We got a lot of folks here today. Glad to see you all. Okay. So, we have a lot of stuff going on. Welcome, Ingeniero Sistemico. Welcome, Turbo Takedown, Eshin Singh. Welcome, CP Nevo. Welcome, Donna Marie. Welcome, Yo-Yo Un Profesional. Hola. Bienvenido a mi videojuego Rivera. I know Rivera is river and not stream. Also, it might not actually be the word for river. That might be Rio. Welcome to me videojuego Rio. We don't do streaming for the Spanish market. We do rivering. What's the plan for today? We need to build a Stonehenge in Cubfans area. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to the one thing I like to do when I design pranks is I like to build the pranks in such a way that if the person wanted to keep it, they have the option, okay? So I don't want to build my Stonehenge like right in the lobby of one of Cubfans stores. So, you know, basically what we're going to do is we're going to try and find a place alongside the golf course that would be a cool place to put a Stonehenge, and then we're going to build the Stonehenge. Ryan Weaver says, Joe, are you going to be at Minecon? I don't have tickets. They were sold out by the time I got in. Welcome, Moo. Happy birthday to you. We already sang happy birthday to some people earlier this stream, so why aren't I going to Minecon? I didn't get a ticket. And they could only have 5 hermits on the panel, so I didn't see a reason to push to be on the panel when they will fly people from Europe and put them up in hotel rooms. Setting up stream, is that still there on purpose? Yeah, we haven't really started the stream yet. Normally, while it still says setting up stream, I'm still saying hello to everybody, like Awesome Liejo, Dan Donks, welcome YouTube Squad, welcome, who else? AV Games, but yeah, we'll go ahead and remove that. If you guys want me to stop saying hello to you, boom. No more greetings for anyone. Darkness has descended across the land. At nighttime we don't greet people. We hide inside. We cover our eyes. We worry about every shadow. Instead of saying hello, howdy, how do you do today? 'Cause it's tonight. Oh yeah, I have face cam on. You guys can see that. Oops. So yeah, so no more greetings. That's where we are on that. Okay, so here's what we need to do. We need to consolidate a bunch of stuff in our inventory. Our inventory is currently trash because I was doing Cleo's game and I didn't want to. I wanted to make sure I had plenty of room in there. No, Manatee Gag, I'm not drinking. I might have to drive over to the convention center later. So, nope. This is just Coca-Cola. Which, because I'm out of Sundrop, which is really frustrating. You can't mix Coca-Cola with fruit juice the way you can Sundrop to cut down. Hey! Looks like we have a new $5 a month Patreon patron. So, welcome. I'm going to go ahead and move 5 beads over on our little tracker here toward our first face camera expansion. I'm not going to read that person's name out loud because the Patreon thing sends me people's real names, and a lot of times that's not necessarily the name they want read out loud. So, yeah, I know Sundrop. I know. I need to go grocery shopping, but I was like, I want to do this this stream first, and then like maybe while I'm editing. Oh, it was Hope83. That matches what I'm seeing here. Okay, cool. Hope instructions for joining the Discord are buried in the Patreon thing. You can find them in one of the patrons-only posts. They're intentionally not super easy to find, so if I'm asleep when people join, there's fewer problems. Why do I have Unbreaking 3? Oh, for the Elytra. Oh no. I was in the middle of buying a mending book for my Elytra, and Okay, so we're gonna have to go back and finish the enchant in the elytra. Okay. Why do I always have that green panel on you? I'm on the green panel. Look, that's my green screen. See? It's down here. Hi. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, welcome Twitch chat is always chill, right, Sky Eagle? Yep. Oh, man. So. Okay. Well, we were supposed to just be pranking, but I realized I need to finish enchanting my elytra. New Jersey Coffee Junkie, this stream is a pleasant surprise. Well, the thing is, I didn't know exactly what time the stuff was going to be going on with the with our international visitors from Minecon. So I didn't want to be like, hey guys, I'm going to stream on Friday because I'm taking the day off, because I'm partially taking the day, or I kind of took the day off so that I could hang out with everybody in town, but in the parts where they're busy, I'm trying to schedule other productive things like a stream. But I haven't gotten to see everybody yet, because most of them just flew in the other day and were recovering from jet lag, and then they had like a big Mojang thing, which I couldn't get into. Granted, I didn't really ask, because I felt like it would be rude to be like, hey, I know I'm not one of your panelists, but can I come to your dinner? Do you want to buy me a meal, Microsoft? I know I'm not even a Mixer partner. And I don't have a Microsoft 365 account or use Windows, but could you please buy me dinner? That just seems rude, right? That's not a polite thing to expect. Hey, Ashley Henry, thank you for $2 toward a lime green cup. The thing is, it would have to be a lime green sippy cup. I don't know if you can see this, but I use a sippy cup. Well, it's actually a mason. It's a plastic mason jar with a straw, so I don't have to risk spilling everywhere, all over the fancy computer stuff. Okay, so one of these is mending books. Is it all books are still 2 diamonds? Okay. I should probably get mending for these gold shoes, too, actually. Okay, of course, now our inventory is garbage. So we're going to enchant our elytra. Let's see. So, does anybody here watch The Good Place? I don't know if you guys know this. So, last night was the beginning of Season 4 of The Good Place. And it's one of my favorite shows on television. It's one of my brother Sean's favorite shows. And we have been working on a parody song that's a parody of Old Town Road about The Good Place. So we've got the debut of Good Place Road occurred last night, right when the show ended. Of course, because I don't know if you guys know this about the Old Town Road, but Old Town Road, the creator of it, Lil Nas X, has done like 1 million remixes. Well, not 1 million, but like a whole bunch. So one of the fun things we're doing with this project is we've got the debut with my brother Sean Hills singing it with Badger Spanner. But we've actually already got started recording a second version, a remix, that's going to be me singing with somebody else that will be announced in the future. So that'll probably be out in a week or two. We're not gonna. We want to let the first song breathe, you know, for a week or two before we do the remix. So I'm glad that you guys enjoyed that. looks like we got some positive feedback there in the chat. Some of you guys saw that last night. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Could I sing my version of it now, just as a teaser? I could try. I was gonna say, I'm not really set up for singing here, but that's completely untrue. This is exactly the microphone and the booth and everything I would use. Let me just clear my throat. There we go. Now, I don't have the backing track or whatever with me set up, but it would be like, yeah, you're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. You're gonna take my course just to save your soul. You're gonna try to get ethical. I've got the treatises by Kant, anything I want. Janet brought the chalk, are you listening or not? Writing on my board, your morals are quite poor. We deserve the good place, you just gotta pass the course now. My tummy feels kinda crummy. Somebody says, Badger, is that you singing? That's me singing, Joe Hills. Hey, Sean, just to verify your identity real quick, since you just joined in the Mixer chat and I haven't seen you here before on Mixer, can you send me a quick text? Because I like to ban people who pretend to be family who are not family. That's just to be 100% sure. Thanks. Okay. So, where was I? Writing up my treatise, drinking almond sweetness. Think I love my soulmate, she loves margaritas. My life is a quandary, wish she'd do her laundry. We've got camaraderie, I'm like Jason and Tahani. Tummy feels kinda crummy. Cool, yeah. Got your text. And it just informed me that my phone isn't muted. Let me go mute my phone. Where is it? So, yeah. Okay. Cool. I do have an Elytra now. I'm so happy. So, anyway. So yeah. We're still... the actual Joe Hills remix is forthcoming, but that was your very improvisational. I say improvisational. We've been working on this for like a week, but yeah. Okay, so now we need to go to the gold farm. Who's the guy who can sing so sweet? That's Sean Hills. He left from Nashville to go make movies. That's Sean Hills. Okay. Fiery Gaming. Yep, I'm down here in slot 8. We are $5 toward 20 out of our first face camera expansion milestone. Man, it's weird. I'm actually like more awake than I usually am during streams, and it's like my brain is operating slightly too fast. I keep like wanting. Normally at this time of day, I would just be working on like programming stuff, and so I'd be a lot more quiet. Yeah, we're gonna fix that music and sound. There we go. Much smoother. Anything else in here got a mending on it? Yeah, there we go. That's got mending. The Elytra's fixed. Pickaxe is getting fixed. Okay. Yeah, oh, you know what the problem is? We turned up our sounds when we did the zombie Cleo thing. So we'll turn the hostile creatures back up a little bit too. Okay, goodbye, everything up there. I'm terrified I'm gonna fall and lose this Elytra somehow. Sorry, headphone users. Okay. I should get a wood axe with mending on it. I put mending on these gold boots. Oh, I should have enchanted the helmet and the I should have enchanted the helmet and the pants now that I'm thinking about it. Back up to the pig farm. I'm not going to be able to get into the Minecon Live events. Tickets were sold out. They really didn't have very many tickets. Space Dave Leet says, no donations, you're small again. Well, the stream just started, so that's pretty normal. Just down here in slot 8, chilling out. But yeah, we had a ton of positive feedback on the My Destinies in Tennessee video. I was very glad to see that. So let's turn this back down again, hostile creatures. Let's see. Yeah. We actually, like, proportionally got more likes on that video than we do on most Hermitcraft videos. So, like, my previous Hermitcraft video, of course, this is in the Creator Studio mode. So, like, my previous Hermitcraft video had 7,000 views and 590 likes. And Good Place Road has 3,200 views and almost 700 likes. So, proportionally, you guys seem to like a Good Place Road and other parodies more than Hermitcraft. That also might mean you guys need to click like on Hermitcraft videos more often. I don't know. Can I get B-dubs on the stream? Well, he doesn't seem to be here right now. Okay, so let's get some lapis out of here. Yeah, clearly what I'm actually saying is you guys want more Sean Hills on Hermitcraft. That's where I've messed up. Is I need to lean into that. Oh, these are kind of disappointing enchantments. Welcome, Sky. Welcome, Ellie DeLuke. Glad you could join us for this early morning stream. Yep. Okay. Projectile protection 2. So I guess I can put this back because I've got the Elytra on now. Maybe I should go ahead and just randomly enchant a few books while I'm here. I don't really want Smite. These are kind of worthless enchants, honestly. I guess I'd rather have Sweeping Edge and Sharpness 2. Power 3, Efficiency 2. Yeah, these are not really great. What have I got there? Protection 2 and Sharpness 1. Boo. Okay, well, let's get out of here. Music and sounds, hostile creatures turning back up. Friendly creatures turning back up. Keeping the music off. Why don't I wear diamond armor? It would decrease the amount of engagement in my YouTube metrics. 57% of comments on my YouTube videos are asking why I don't wear diamond armor. And if all of a sudden I saw a huge drop in YouTube comments, the algorithm would penalize me. I can't afford to switch to diamond armor. Disenchant your armor and enchant again. I just climbed down the ladder. We're not doing that twice. I wish I could figure out how this thing worked. Okay, we're just going to take this portal twice like we normally do. Yeah, if you give the audience what they want, the YouTube algorithm will penalize you. You gotta keep them guessing. Oops, don't want to wander through that portal. Yeah, I'm gonna use a Elytra just to reach the sky. I'm gonna fly up here really high. I'm gonna use an Elytra just to reach the sky. I'm gonna fly really high. Got potato in my hand, run through Netherland. No, it isn't Neverland, this isn't Peter Pan. You might be the hook, but I got the books. I got a whole shelf and an alligator cooked. Da, 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 da. You don't believe in fairies. Someone don't believe in fairies. I'm literally just making this up as I go. I could just do, yeah. I know, Badger, I know, Anna. I'm sorry. Wait, we can't. Whoa, this is way unlit back here. We need to light all of that up. That is a huge liability. Exit light, afternoon delight. Take my hand. We're off to Neverland. See, we brought it back to Peter Pan. That's what we do here on the Joe Hills Hour. We thematically just keep circling the drain. That's all we're doing. We're circling the drain here on Hermitcraft. Tennessee Game Days registration just opened up. Hey, really? Fall extra gaming for extra life. Ooh. Wow. If anybody is in Tennessee and wants to go to this, I should... Okay, hey, this is... Tennessee Game Days is an awesome convention, and apparently they're doing an extra life thing. So if you're going to be in Tennessee this fall, in November, you should check this out. I'm the sort of person where I get a spam email and then I immediately copy and paste it into 3 live stream chats. It's not really spam because I actually do want to keep up with the Tennessee Game Days guys. But yeah, I've been going to this convention for years and I know 2 of the organizers. They're great guys. So it's fun. They used to only primarily do a spring event, so them doing a fall thing is cool too. Okay. So... I never thought I'd hear Joe say afternoon delight. It's like hearing him say, how's your father? Okay. Let's see. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're going to Stonehenge. Hey, Hunters 1979, thank you for the $15. That's going to bring us to $22 on our abacus. So we are going to have our first face camera expansion. If you direct your attention down here to the lower slot 8 of the inventory, you'll see me. Howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. La da 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 da. As you can tell, it's now time as well to switch our lime glass. You know what? Can I name this? Do we have an anvil here? Well, I don't have an anvil here. Okay, it's fine. We've got our green screen here, so we can chroma key our shirt. We can go Rob Banks, Old West style. We can... Where's my other green screen stuff? We've got this thing. We've got this green screen suit. I'm not going to put it on all the way, but now I'm just going to put it on one arm. So then you can see, like, what if I get attacked by the green screen monster? It's going to, like, eat my face. Why is that... I muted that. That phone should not be making noise. Although it turns out that the noise that the phone was making was to let us know that Truck Pipe has donated $5 as well, so that brings us to $7 toward our next face camera expansion. Thank you, Truck Pipe. No thank you, phone. You're not supposed to make noises. It's bad for the stream quality. Okay. I've got a block of iron there. I can make one. Yeah, I need 3 blocks of iron. Okay. Dang it. The phone makes noise that interferes with the headphones, which is why I kind of keep it, like, over there. Okay. what was the next problem? Next problem was we need to go show off our new gear. Oh, I almost had it. It is really hard to climb to to fly to the top of this thing. No. We're not on the top. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and face camera off, start recording. If you've never seen a Joe Hill stream before, you guys are basically in a Miller Boyette production. You're the live studio audience, but you're a live streaming audience. Okay, here we go. Good news, everybody. I was able to purchase some books from Impulse's iTrade shop, so we now have Mending and Unbreaking 3 on our Elytra, as well as Mending on these gold boots. I topped those off, along with my pickaxe and what have you, at the beautiful gold farm. Plus, look what I found. I found some stone. I thought to myself, of all the calendars that we've considered, building Cub Fan a Stonehenge, it's just going to be better than building him a French Revolutionary metric calendar or some sort of crazy Kodak Eastman industrial standard calendar with 13 months. Although I do like that one of the months is named Soul. I think that's a good name for a month. But anyway, what I was thinking too, when it comes to pranks, I always like to build the pranks in a place where the hermit will see it, but where if they choose to leave the prank intact, it won't get in the way of their day-to-day operations. If I built a Stonehenge inside of one of Cub Fan's coral shops or something, for example, he's going to have to remove it. He's going to have to remove a giant Stonehenge inside the coral shop. I flew in the wrong direction, you guys. I was trying to fly to the Concorp Country Club, and instead I'm accidentally here at our glass Parthenon. So, this is not a good place to put something to surprise Cub, because he won't be here. If we set it up, though, along the edge of the golf course somewhere, where it's an interesting visual element you can see from the course, we're definitely going to be bothering him in that we're interfering with his golf course's day-to-day operations. I flew the wrong way twice. But we're not going to be doing something where he doesn't have the opportunity to say, you know what, maybe this is fine. If we... Whoa. Let's go ahead and pick one of the holes on the golf course that may be... There we go. So if we go to hole 1 here, which... Oh, dang it. This is why we carry ender pearls now. Boom. Next problem. Why don't we go scout out places that we could set up a Stonehenge that Cub Fan would be able to see, but it wouldn't be a must-destroy element. Time skip. Okay. Stop recording. Face camera off. I think a lot of the stuff from that take, because I was flying the wrong way several times, I'm not sure how much of that I'm going to be able to use. I might re-say a lot of that on the next take, so sorry if I'm repeating myself. Yeah, don't spam me. You're going to get timed out. Okay. Also, people are like, why don't we have a Miller Boyette song from On Hills? Oh, wait, no, that's Sean Hill saying that. That's on my list, actually. Have you listened to, listen to the one from Perfect Strangers. There's actually a really good, Chris Straub, who is a comedian, cartoonist who does some music stuff, has a fake Miller Boyette song that really captures the spirit of them, and it's like, lots of people walking around, tired of their dreams with their head to the ground. But together, as long as we try, our dreams are forever. We're touching the sky with the Blank Label Comics Podcast. You and me and you, Blank Label Comics Podcast, together forever. But yeah, that was That was for the Blank Label Comics podcast. For some reason, they decided they needed a Miller Boyette style theme for that. But yeah, Standing Tall on the Wings of My Dreams, I think, is the one from Perfect Strangers. It's like eagles fly, and then there's of course, the what's the Family Matters one? Family Matters has a good one. Full House has a good one. Step by Step has a good one. Step by step, day by day, people we know in each and every way. The places we go, the things that we crave to make it better the second time around. Do 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 la da 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 da. We need the la da. It needs to have a la da 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 da. It has to have something of that. Yeah. Okay, we need to go find a bed here somewhere so I don't immediately blow this place up. Yeah. So of course the question is, like, what would the Miller Boyette song be about? Like, I think that objectively, it doesn't really need to be about anything, because, like, most of them aren't really about anything. They're just kind of generic, feel-good, like, glimpses of Americana. Why is it called Hermitcraft? Well, so it's this server was created by a lady who really liked baseball, and so we decided to name the server after her mitt. And this was originally a World of Warcraft server, so it was going to be called Hermit Warcraft. But, like, we felt like that was too aggressive, and it actually was a great move not to name it Hermit Warcraft, because later on we ended up playing other crafting games. So this is kind of easier. Okay. So let's think. But yeah, arguably, the Miller Boyette song, Sean, if you're still here, I have no idea if you are, because I don't blame you for wandering off. There's no rails here. We can't be off the rails because no one's bothered to lay them. This is an untamed wilderness of madness, and welcome one and all. Arguably, the Miller Boyette song should be about the contention, probably between creativity and responsibility. Like, I think that thematically, the responsibilities I have in regards to my family and the desire I have to create novel artwork that, I feel like that is, that there's something there that you could do the aspirational kind of, Miller Boyette song around. Right? Does that make sense? It'd be like, so in the same way, let me pull up the Full House lyrics. Once again, no rails here. Okay. Closing all these tabs about Stonehenge, pulling up Full House lyrics. Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. Everywhere you look, everywhere you go, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere you go, there's a face of somebody who needs you. When you're lost out there and you're all alone, a light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, boom, boom. So, I feel like there's something about this that's actually pretty, like, thematically it links to the concept of him being a single dad who's lost his wife or whatever, because Danny Tanner, the lead character in Full House, is a widower, but so the idea is like, because it's like sung kind of like upbeat, like everywhere you look, everywhere you go, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. But it's basically like he's just in this house surrounded by children who are dependent on him. And he's all alone. And that's why it goes on to say, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, a light is waiting to carry you home. And that light is the light of his friends and brother-in-law, or friend and brother-in-law who move into the house and help him. And they're now surrounding him too. And so, but like, basically whatever happened to predictability, the milkman, the paperboy, even in TV, like it's got this whole nostalgia play to it. But the actual thing is that his entire routine has been disrupted because his wife is dead. Like, that is Full House for you. Full House is about a widower. And so, yeah, he's practically got 2 babies. Because he's got Mary Kate and Ashley. So, anyway. Yeah, the streams are very different from the episodes, guys. The streams are very different from the episodes. We do a lot more exploration. Yeah. So, anyway, so it's not like these songs weren't about heartache and responsibility or burden. They were like, they acknowledged the burden, like, lyrically, but on the tone and on the instrumentals and everything, it's like very uplifting, soaring, but it's just like, everything's terrible, everything's bad, and I guess that's okay. Everything is terrible in a non-pop song way. It's the 90s, we haven't quite gotten this far in terms of popular music yet. But I guess things have not got quite as bad as they could possibly ever still get. I completely lost the tune. What's the Family Matters? Okay. Family Matters lyrics. As Days Go By. That's the name of it. It's a rare condition in this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Love and tradition are the grand design, some people say is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every seam. As days go by, we're gonna fill our house with happiness. The moon may cry, we're gonna smother the blues with tenderness. Anyway, so like, basically, yeah, so Family Matters, unlike Full House. In Full House, the problems are primarily internal. In Family Matter, yeah. I noticed the print journalism angle too. So yeah, they've got the paperboy in both. They've got newspaper page Even in TV is also a means of communication, which is gone forever, apparently. So let me pull up the Perfect Strangers lyrics. This is the one that I'm the worst at singing because I've practiced it the least. Perfect Strangers theme lyrics. I don't want the song Perfect Strangers. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Lyrics. That's also, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this one... The only real technology that's referenced in this... Interestingly, the Perfect Strangers theme, the only technology it references is street lamps or street lights. Everything else is about the natural world or about interpersonal relationships. Like, they mention fire, the flame in my heart, but that's more elemental. Thank you, Gabrielle Gelfin, for the $2. What are we doing on the stream today? Well, we were going to be building a Stonehenge to prank Cub, but we've just spent the last 12 minutes trying to write a Miller Boyette song. So... If you guys are curious how my brother and my songwriting sessions actually go, this is remarkably close, except you can't... He's not talking, he's just occasionally typing. Somebody says play Roblox. Okay, let me pull that up in iTunes here. Hey, I just met you. This is Roblox. I'm a robot made of Roblox. Hey, all the other blocks aren't robotized. We're automated to fire the union guys. Wow, that song has a really bad anti-labor message. I don't think I like Roblox. Anybody else who requests Roblox, we're not playing it because of its anti-labor message. Boo, Roblox. Wow. Wow, I'm disgusted. Okay. We should probably build this Stonehenge. Face camera off. Start recording. Okay. Let's see, where's a good place? Hermitcraft, Season 6, Episode 133, Segment Delta, Take 1. Alrighty. So as we look at the... I figure one of the best places to set up a Stonehenge that will be visible and arguably bothersome to Cub, but might be decorative and fun enough to keep, would be somewhere along his golf course. He's got all of these golf holes set up where he has like a fairway and a green, and, you know, there's a lot of surrounding area that's quite frankly just currently beautiful natural elements. And Stonehenge, being about 5,000 years old, could really nicely complement those beautiful natural elements. What if we just built it on this hill over here? That was going to be an example, but like I'm looking at this hill over here's location in relation to the golf course, and this is kind of good. I figured we would have to visit like 8 holes before we found a good place for this, but now I'm kind of thinking, yeah, this is just it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up a practice henge real quick. Whoops, and just see how visible this is from nearby. This is not going to be technically optimal. This is not the exact real dimensions we're building this at either. We're just trying to get a sense of, is this a viable henge type structure? A henge-related endeavor. So we're going to lay these blocks across here like this. Then we're going to fly back to the actual, where's the box that you The tee boxes is called. Okay, so if I'm over here, can I see that henge? No. No, I can't. And in some ways, that makes this a perfect sleeper prank, because once people hit the ball, most of them are actually going to overshoot it, though. Normally when I try playing golf here, this is where the ball ends up the first time. And you know what? That hill, you're just going to fly past it without even seeing it with the ender pearls in the golf club. So I'm thinking maybe this isn't as good a hill as we thought. Okay, let's go ahead and pack this up and then check out the other 17 holes, because this is an 18-hole course and this is hole 1. We're going to see if any of the other locations might be more suitable. Now, the back 9 is almost entirely mesa, and the rolling hills of England have very few Masonic elements, so I'm thinking if we want to have this tableau be a little bit more natural feeling, we're probably going to want to do this on the front 9 of the course. So let's see what we can find along this first area here. Okay, hole 2, a little bit more woody. Doesn't really have a lot of opportunities. We got a whole desert over here, so that's out. So let's see. After you end hole 2, where's the path to hole 3? Hole 3 is right here. You can just check this out. With hole 3, you're kind of shooting this way. I really want to do this in a biome with more lush hills. Okay, so you fly over the village here. You get up to here to hole 5. Whoops. Thanks, the ground. My favorite, as always. So we're going to swing up here now. This one is interesting because we've got these lush green areas. So here's the green. But like maybe somewhere up here or alongside here would be good. I don't like having the snowscape in the background, though. And a random villager. How are you even here? Why are you following me? That's strange. Okay. Core concept, though. Yeah, this is just too cold a biome to feel really Stonehenge friendly here. Now this over here, okay. Look at this. We got this nice big plain here. We could set up a Stonehenge like right here or so. Let's go ahead and just see how these plinths look. We'll get the plinths in place. We'll do 2 plinths, and then we'll do a lintel. And we'll get a sense of how that, reads. We might want to use andesite or something instead of just plain stone. But yeah, so you get over here to hole 4. Oh, that henge, that's a visible henge. Now, hole 5, of course, you're playing that way. So, this really is not that bad. You can see it as you approach the shop here. But on the whole, also, no one's claimed this beacon yet? Wow, I need to try and get a hole in 1 over. Okay, so this portal here, people come out of this portal. Now, biggest problem with that henge right there is you can't see it from the portal, I would say. So part of me wants to just lower this whole, do some terraforming here. Now, in terms of prank impact, that's kind of rude to Cub, because if he decides he wants to fix this prank, he's going to have to put this hill back. But he also was 2 months off on his calendar estimate, so maybe we owe it to him to make sure that the calendar is easy to read. So we're just going to go through here. Oh, can I turn on this beacon, actually? That would really save a lot of time for everybody involved. Is there an ender chest here? Oh, man. I love that Concorp can't help but provide the means of its own, I was going to say destruction, but it's not real. I mean, its own improvement. Okay, whatever. Can we turn on haste? Oh, this isn't a real pyramid. Oh, man. That's sorely disappointing. I do have some blocks of iron. So we could build... Yeah, okay. I mean, I know this is a prank, but, like, there's a certain amount of damage that I'm willing to do and a certain amount of damage that just seems excessive. And completely removing that pedestal for the beacon seems like it kind of gets into the excessive range. So let's just go ahead and clear the field of vision from the portal so that people will be able to see the Stonehenge better. We'll come back here with some bone meal and replant the grass, and I think that this should be good. Time skip. Face camera off. Stop recording. Or face camera on. Okay. Yeah, I could use the blocks of emeralds. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna use the blocks of emeralds. Do I need Silk Touch to pick this up? I'm hoping not. So how big do we actually need to make this? Probably not that big. Let's do 5 and then 3, and that should be enough to just speed this up. Whoops. Oh, this is so many emeralds. I've never had this many emeralds before in Minecraft. Hey, Gabriella Gelfand. Thank you for the $3. She writes, "Don't you have work today? Is something wrong?" That brings us up to 12 out of 20 toward our next face camera expansion. I knew that Minecon was this weekend a while back, so I put in to have this Friday off because I was hoping to hang out with some of the other hermits. But schedule-wise, they are not available this morning. So what I am doing is I am streaming to make the best of that time. So, yes, nothing is wrong. I'm okay. I'm probably gonna... We're gonna try and sort out something later this afternoon or evening, maybe. Yeah. Schedules are hard. Yeah, originally, like, it looks like they actually had more time to hang out yesterday than expected, but I was at work. And, like, But, yeah, like, yesterday was supposed to be the, like, recover from jet lag day, kind of. So I was like, well, I don't want anybody to feel pressured to hang out. And then... okay. Oh, I forgot to put the green screen back in my offhand. Thank you for pointing that out. And is there a bed over here? I think there is. Well, we're definitely doing stuff tomorrow. We've got our meetup tomorrow. But... yeah, it seems like Microsoft had more of a schedule for the guests for the event than I anticipated. And since I'm not invited to the event, I can't get into those stuffs. Do I know of a game called Kerbal Space Program? Yes, but I also heard really bad things about the labor practices of the developers, and so I've chosen not to play it. Okay, so now can you see the Stonehenge from... well, the beacon's a little bit in the way. But... okay. Let's see. Any donations I need to acknowledge from PayPal? Hey, there we go. Looks like we have $5 that just came in from Badger, so that is going to bring us up to 17 out of 20 toward our next face camera expansion. Well, Not a Party says it feels like a given to make time to hang out with the hermit who lives in the city you're visiting. Well, the thing is, though, that Microsoft paid for them to fly out here. So if Microsoft says they want them to go to a bunch of stuff, like, that's contractually... like, they can't just skip the Microsoft stuff to go hang out with me. Because I can't afford to fly Stress Monster, False Symmetry, Iskall, Scar, and Mumbo here and put them all up in hotels. This is, like... part of their, like, if somebody pays for you to go to an event, you are working for them, kind of. Like, and I'm not the sort of person who calls up my friends and says, hey, skip work to hang out with me. We'll hang out tomorrow and hopefully some tonight. But I didn't know how, like I said, this is on me. I took the day off because I didn't know how busy they would be. And it means I get to hang out and play Minecraft. So, no real complaints there. Do the sunflowers turn toward the sun? That's actually really neat. Yeah, I agree with you, Vin. You subtract what normal temperature is, or you figure out how many degrees normal temperature is away from cold. So, like, yeah, and then double that. They always face the sunrise. Interesting. Well, not a Party Inc. It's also only 11 a.m. here. So, just because I can't hang out with them right now doesn't mean I can't ever hang out with them. That just means I can't hang out with them when I first wake up in the morning through lunchtime. So, this is not a problem. It's also really nice to get to stream for the EU and Asia and Africa folks. Because, like, normally I don't get to. So it's fun. This is for you. Senegal. See? I look much more like Steve with the beard. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube, Mixer, Twitch, and also Periscope. Thomas says, put your Twitch link in your YouTube description. No. Why would I do that? I only stream on Twitch because some people who used to follow me on Twitch like 5 years ago still look for me there. I'm not trying to grow my Twitch following. Apparently, though, when I started triple streaming to Twitch, YouTube, and Mixer, because people who used to follow me on Twitch kept complaining they didn't know when I was streaming, I had about 4,000 followers on Twitch, and apparently I'm up to 10,000 followers on Twitch now. So apparently 6,000 of you followed me on Twitch, even though it's only there as a legacy service for people who followed me, like, when I started on Twitch in, like, 2012 or whatever, 2013. So no, I'm not trying to promote Twitch. It's actually doing great without me. That is, I don't know what to do about it. It's a problem, honestly. I was planning to deprecate the service at some point, but people keep wanting it. But of the three, Twitch is the most likely to go away without notice at any time. In terms of Joe Hill's streams. Okay, so here's what we need to do. We need to go get some bones and bone meal so we can replant this some. I think I might have some bone meal back at the... Let's throw these seeds on the ground, pick up more of the... I also stream on Periscope. Invoice receipt. That's not a donation. Okay, that's fine. It's always nice when automated bills go through during the stream, because I'm just like, well, I guess I can just subtract that from the abacus. I should get a separate email for keeping track of bill payments. Okay, so that's 5, and we need to go to... Wait, is this... Yeah, here's the exit. And here is our... We need to work on this tunnel. Yeah, I'm wearing a green screen tank top, so this green pane of glass chroma keys me out. It's pretty handy. Hey, welcome, Chong Xiong. Glad to have you today. Welcome, Kilio. Ba ba ba. The face size resets every day at 6 a.m. Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania time. Hannah Kessing writes, what is a Stonehenge exactly? It is a henge made from stone that people use to tell what time of year it is. And Cub fan needs a calendar, or at least that was how we started with all this. It's kind of like everything else here. Once again, there's no rails. No rails. Okay. I need a looting sword so I can get skeleton bones quicker. Because I'm realizing we might be straight up out of skeleton bones. That is a frustration for my whole body. Hey, there's 3 bones. That's not going to be enough. I know I know where all the extra bones are. I think I left a bunch of bones at the Ghost Parthenon. Why am I pranking Cub? Because he had his calendar wrong. Oh, you guys are saying the face camera should get smaller if I get an automatic bill payment during the stream. That's... It would be depressing to watch how... Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. We spend a lot of money on business class internet. And, oh no, wait, we need World Spawn. Yeah, some of those bills that come through, it would be quite a few face camera shrinks. It would not be. Hamilton asks, how large can the face camera get? Well, basically, once it gets about 5 expansions in, we start to turn up the transparency, and I become more and more jostly, which is where I'm the jost with the most. Then once it gets crazy enough, eventually it goes into what we call T. Joe Ecclesburg mode, where I'm just 2 floating eyes with glasses, Great Gatsby style, which is always fun. Okay. Space Dorito says, oh, I just figured out the camera joke. Okay, good for you. There we go. No, we don't want white dye. We need bone meal. We got some bone blocks here. Okay. Any of these any good? No, of course not. Why would I have good armor in a random chest on a deserted island? That's actually exactly where I would have random armor. That's actually good. I have so many bows and arrows here. Oh, and the Patreon Pals book. Yeah, we'll have to come back to that. Okay. I am running low on fireworks, which is not ideal. Ethan says, oh, I get it. It's a green screen. Yeah, that's why it chroma keys me. It wouldn't work if it wasn't green. Like my tank top. I keep forgetting they moved that portal. I did not build all of this. I built the Parthenon over there. But, this is the Hermitcraft server. So there's actually a bunch of people who build stuff. Grian is one of them. Mumbo Jumbo. Isuma. Tango Tech. Impulse. Zombie Cleo. Stress Monster. False Symmetry. I'm going the wrong way. So we need to go all the way past hole 1. Turn the corner to hole 5, which should be over here. There we go. Okay. So, we are back at the golf course now. We're about ready to do our next segment. I'm going to grab another drink real quick. Blow my nose, so I'm going to mute for that because I'm not rude. Gotta have them clear sinuses for a recording. Face camera back on. Actually, no, face camera off. Recording back on. Hermitcraft Season 6, Episode 133, Segment Echo, Take 1. Actually, let's go ahead and bone block out. Good news, everyone. I realized I can just take a bunch of my emerald blocks and move this beacon over, which saved me a ton of time. Now, to you guys, it's all the same. Every time skip is equally instantaneous. But the joy in my heart, that, I hope, shines through to this video. Now, one thing that you can see is we're going to recuperate or recover many of these emerald blocks, which, man, I gotta say, that shop that Asuma has, one of the greatest improvements to the server ever. That is a Season 6 difference, you know? People are like, Joe, what's your favorite thing you added on the server on Season 6? You being collective there. It's clearly Asuma's emerald shop. Anyway, we're going to give that grass time to grow back. Now, I've been able to hew out a good amount of this hill here, which is going to give us clearance to see that stone henge there better. But we're going to want to plant some grass and get some more flowers in here, just in general, to make this not look quite so unnatural, where we kind of cut things down a bit. Okay. Now, of course, the tallest grass we might clear out, just because this is a golf course adjacent area, so it shouldn't be too rowdy out there. Okay, great. So yeah, with that land cleared, the henge might not be too accessible from the tee box, or visible from the tee box, but when you cross this bridge, that is going to be a solid, highly visible henge-type structure. Same thing for the portal. Somebody coming over here to go through the portal. What's that out of the corner of their eye? What's that? Boom. Henge. You want to know what month it is? Just come to hole 5 on the Concorp golf course. You know, they're probably going to end up selling this as another fine Concorp service. But you know what? That's fine. Everything I do ends up getting monetized by Cub Fan and Good Times with Scar somehow anyway, so might as well do a good job at it. Now, this might not be exactly to scale, but this does kind of sell the concept of henge. That was a sheep out of nowhere. Okay, look, I don't got food for you, buddy. Just keep moving. Yeah, a lot of wild animals in this field. Much like medieval, or actually, I was going to say medieval England was like probably 800, 900 years ago. Stonehenge, they started construction on that about 5,000 years ago. So that's a pretty good classic English thing. I'm going to go ahead and start laying out, though, the exact locations of the different plinths. And then once we get the plinths in place, we can get the lintels laid. I think that'll be a good thing to do off camera, because you guys don't love it when I sit here and slowly count out, like, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, what number was I on? Okay, wait, let's go back to the beginning. Ah, there's a cow for 45 minutes. I'm saving you 45 minutes. When was the last time somebody else in your life saved you 45 minutes? Ask yourself that. Time skip. Stop recording. Chat, I am not saving you 45 minutes. I'm sorry. That's where we're at on this. That's where we're at. No, it probably won't actually take 45 minutes, but we are 80 minutes into this video, and we have one temporary plinth in place. Ancient England. Yes, ancient England. Okay. So, here's what we need to do. Where would I actually get the dimensions of PDF plan of Stonehenge? That looks helpful. This is a really complicated chart or layout. Okay. So here's what we got to do. We got to figure out. Let's just Google how tall the plinths are, because this English Heritage Foundation thing doesn't have the actual like plinth dimensions. Oh, we forgot to bring the andesite. We need to go back and get the andesite too, because we can't just use stone, or some of the plinths when they're next to each other won't be distinct enough from each other. Some of the plinths are actually like touching, so we need to use two separate kinds of rock just to make it clear that they're not the same. I should use an actual ice boat this time also. Long from Pennsylvania writes, pretty impressive that ancient people were able to construct Stonehenge without modern equipment. Yeah, I've never been to Stonehenge. Gabriella Gelfin says, are you going to stream tonight? I don't know yet. My schedule today is a total mess. Basically, when I have no idea what I'm doing and when I'm doing it, because everybody else's schedules are also crazy. And sometimes, am I going the wrong way? Okay, hub is this way. Have I ever used another program to make the base design for something you are using in or something you did in Minecraft? I guess so. Like, I use Notepad or Notes and Vim to write up more notes. I use graph paper, but that's like not a program. That's what they do is they get some trees and they pulp them and then they stretch the fibers out. And they get them wet, and then they press them together in such a way, dry them, that you can like write on them, and then they print a series of grids, either dots or lines on it. That's not really programmatic. It's more industrial or manufacturing. Okay. The ice path might not have been fast, but it saved me some rockets. Have I used Linux before? Yeah, I use Linux every day at work. I use Red Hat Enterprise Linux. And I've been using... I got started with Linux Mandrake back when I was in 9th grade, maybe. So that would have been... So I've been using Linux about 18 years. So over half my life. Professionally, I've been using Linux for the last 10 years. 11 years, maybe. Since 2007, I've been using it professionally. Okay, so gravel is not what we're looking for. Andesite, there we go. You know, I'm thinking we probably don't actually need this many stone blocks. And we do need to go to bed. What is 9th grade? That's the grade you're in when you're like 13 or 14 in America. Yes, I am a programmer. I'm a LAMP developer. Linux, Apache, MySQL, PHP. Thank you, Space Dorito. Okay, so we're going to put some of the stone back to make room for the andesite. So, most of the blocks in Stonehenge aren't actually directly touching other blocks. We only really need those for the ones that are. Reese Sithar says, how do you feel about not being invited to the Minecraft Live Hermitcraft panel? I opted out of applying for it. We could only have 5 slots, and it doesn't make sense for Microsoft to fly me to America, even though we didn't know it was going to be in Nashville. Like, it's easier for me to, it would be easier for me to go to Minecon and hang out with people than for the Europeans, knowing that they were going to stream it out of America. So, and Scar also has travel requirements. If you look at it, we've got 4 people from Europe and Scar, and Microsoft is paying for all of them to come here so that Wells and I can hang out with them. That seems like a pretty good deal. If Wells and I applied to be on the panel, it wouldn't have happened that way. So instead of having 7 hermits hanging out, you would have had 5, because Microsoft capped it at 5. We were also hoping other people would be able to hang out, but unfortunately that fell through because TwitchCon was the same weekend and other stuff. So, it's not really a problem. I've been a Minecon panelist before in 2011, I think, for Minecon Las Vegas. It was fine. It's not a problem. But, yeah. Okay, so gravel, stone. I was hoping to be able to get into the event, but I just don't have the contacts at Microsoft to make that happen. Okay. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, every time there's a Minecon, we try to be like, can we have a panel with 10 hermits? And they say no. It's got to be 4 hermits and a moderator. And then we're like, can the moderator be a hermit? And then they say yes. But it's just how they do their thing. Okay, I think you're a bot, so you're getting banned. If you show up and you're immediately off topic, you're probably a robot. So, that's pretty easy. One less thing for me to worry about. Okay, I need to get the actual dimensions, though. Hey, we got a donation from Laura for about $8. So that's going to bring us up to 20... we were at 17, so that's going to bring us up to 25. So we're going to expand. Expand, Joe. Da-da-da. I should still fit in the green screen, though. Let's make sure. Yeah, there we go. Kind of. We're going to slide me over. Hey, sliding into your green screens. Okay. And Laura's note explicitly says not to read it out loud, but thank you for the kind words, Laura. Hey, welcome Loving the Moo. Thank you for the raid on Twitch. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Joe Hills. I am playing on the Hermitcraft server. It's an invite-only vanilla server where I play with some of my friends. Isuma, Grian's online right now, but he's AFK. A lot of the other hermits are actually in transit or traveling right now for Minecon and TwitchCon. So, not too many people active on the server this morning. That's all right by me. Let's see. Here we go. We are pranking Cub Fan by building a wonderful little Stonehenge. Welcome, Moonstone Games. Welcome, Living the Moo. Welcome, Adrienne. Welcome, Angie Pops. Welcome, Matengale. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so where are we doing this? Alright, we're putting our Stonehenge in over here, so it's visible from the golf course, but it's not a real problem, because I don't want him to take it down right away. So, let's go ahead and next thing we need to Google. I've got all these great pictures of Stonehenge, but none of them really give a great sense of scale. So, Iskall is the moderator for the Hermitcraft panel. And then False, Mumbo, Scar, and Stress are going to be speaking. And they're going to do a great job. I am very excited. Okay. So, let's go ahead. Stonehenge plinth dimensions. Okay. Each standing stone is about 4 meters high, 2 meters wide, and weighs 25 tons. That's great. That's good to know. How big are the lintels? It's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay, so if we zoom in over here on our... Oh, come on. Why does this PDF not let you zoom in? That's... How do you even make a PDF that doesn't let you zoom in? Do I have to save this and open it in another program? Thanks, English Heritage Foundation. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to open this now newly downloaded Stonehenge plan from the English Heritage Foundation, and we're going to zoom in on it so we can actually see it. Okay, so we got the altar stone, the horseshoe of blue stones. We've got lintel stones, sarsen stones. There's whole locations for other temporary things. There's a slaughter stone down there. Station stones. What? Why does this override use the... Whatever, it's fine. If anybody wants to follow along with me, here is the diagram of Stonehenge from English Heritage that I'm looking at. I'm going to paste this in all 3 chats. It's a PDF. So, okay. Cool. Yeah, Tango's definitely coming back. He was just taking some time off to work on his mods. Now that he's had some solid success there, he's going to be doing a little bit more Hermitcrafting, which I'm excited about. Okay, so these should be 4 meters high for the standing stones. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is actually too high as is. I should have brought scaffolding. That was a mistake to not bring scaffolding. Okay, so... Whoops. In some ways, what would look cool is if we did the andesite across, maybe... So that way it's more clear that that's 2 distinct types of stone, but we need to get to the bed. Okay. So... So that looks more Stonehenge-y, although the the stones across the top actually are a lot shorter. So we would really only want like one of those. Okay. So let's see how that looks. Yeah, Season 6 Finity. Dark Knight Delta Tango Oscar says this is the weirdest Joe Hill stream ever. Really? This is a fairly reasonable Joe Hill stream. We spent about 15 minutes writing songs. We are actually on track with our plan to build a Stonehenge. Okay. Yeah, Anna Gallina says this is actually a pretty lame Joe Hill stream. See? This is a least weird Joe Hill stream you're gonna attend. Okay. Yeah. Susie QZ 92. Yeah, this is pretty tame. Everybody's like, yeah, no, this is about as oh, pretty tame, says Anna Galina. Sorry, I thought you said pretty lame. Okay. Okay. Well, I didn't want to go off on you for your ableism there, but whatever. It's fine. Stretching out. I'm not used to streaming when I'm actually this awake. Because my daughter's at school. So normally when I stream early morning, I have to like stream on the weekends like before she wakes up. Or sometimes if she's doing stuff with family or whatever, it's easier. But yeah, Charlie Brown says this is the most structured Joe Hill stream I've ever seen. Yeah. Okay, so it's the amount of structure that's making this lame, or not lame, tame. Gabriella Gilfin says, donates another $2 and says, hey, bye Joe, I gotta head to history class, good luck with prank. Thank you, Gabriella Gilfin. That brings us to 7 out of $20 toward our next face camera expansion. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna go ahead and find a place that we can be like mob free for a minute. So there's our henge. It's a good start. We're gonna point at the henge with the arrow there. Okay, so hydration break. Whoa. Enjoy the music I wrote with my brother Sean. Yay. BRB. Here, I'm going to start you guys off with our Old Town Road parody. If I can find it. / Joe Hills TSD. I should have a better mechanism for finding things. You know, that would be good. Good Place Road featuring Badger Spanner. Okay. So I'm going to play that.
Yeah, you're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. You're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. I've got the treatises by Kant, anything I want. Janet brought the chalk, are you listening or not? Writing on the board, your morals are quite poor. We deserve the good place, you've just gotta pass this course now. Well, tell me feels kind of crummy. You should probably study. Tell me feels kind of crummy. You should probably study. Writing up my treatise, drinking almond sweetness. Think I love my soulmate, she loves margaritas. My life is a quandary, we should do her laundry. We've got some camaraderie, unlike Jason and Tahani. Tummy feels kind of crummy. You should probably study. Tummy feels kind of crummy. You should probably study. Yeah, you're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. You're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical.
like shrimp fly, motherfucking shirt ball. Spend my whole life living like a bad janitor. Watch it, he's got a habit, teleology and Kierkegaard. Writing down Plato in my nightmarish clown hut. I can't guess that I'm truly bad. He can kiss my ass, I'm a full trash bag. Hope I can ace this course and save my soul. I'm gonna try to get it.
Yeah, you're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. You're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. Bulus. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. Here comes the legend, the bravest of brave. Fiercer than lions, more southern than you. He's conquered our hearts, and he'll conquer hell too. Joe power line to convey a certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all downtown. Lines of connection, communication, not the borders of boundaries that slice and dice a nation. Divided by the chalk lines of disreputable history, past failures are laid out as we shrug with absent mystery. Those bodies left behind us while we amble on ahead, fearful of the wrong things from newspapers unread. Before I tell you what to do, or you try to tell me, let's all see what's been done and where we could have been. By knowing what's before us, the path might clear ahead, and focus on new obstacles uncharted by the dead. Power line from a gurgling turbine, a telephone line from a quiet room, a metro line from across the city. Maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon. They say across the fence line the grass is always butcherous, but we're not corralling cattle, fearing rainbows, violent murders. When we look out past dividers, we're unsurprised to see more folks erecting fences, becoming detainees. Before I worry about you or you worry about me, let's all dwell on ourselves, we're the private enemy. Becoming who we're meant to, virtuous and creative. We won't dread the different, the strange or unrelated. Power line to convey certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all, to bring us
Oh, it's getting dark. That's really bad. We should probably go to bed before the mobs spawn, because that's going to be like a separate problem. While you guys might have noticed I had an extra song or two in there, I'm trying actively to work out how many meters around. You know, wait, why am I doing that? I'm doing that by looking at the images and comparing it to other things. I should be able to just figure out. So the circle of sarsen stones, what's the diameter? Let's go to Google. Stonehenge sarsen stone ring diameter. The sarsen circle is 33 meters in diameter. Okay, so we need to use our 33 ring here. So we're going to consult our Minecraft circle chart. Yay! Posting this for anybody who needs a Minecraft circle. So we're going to use the 33 on here. Okay. Yeah, the name of the song is Lines. I can pull up the album link. Where's my stream link thing? Is it in this one? Yeah. Here's a link to the streams or songs as well. For the first album anyway. Okay. Yeah, so we need a 33 meter diameter circle here. Did I bring torches to... I didn't bring torches to mark this out. This is why we're doing this off camera, you guys. Because I don't even have torches in my ender chest, probably, now that I'm thinking about it. Do I have coal? No. What's in the red shulker box? Literally empty. Why do I have an empty red shulker box? Who can say? Okay. Light gray shulker box. They're going to be 4x2 columns, because that's the actual dimensions. Is 4 meters high and 2 meters wide. But what we don't have right now is a good way to mark this out on the ground. Normally I use torches to markate builds like that. Do I have a boat in here? Of course not. There's not going to be a crafting bench. There is a crafting bench. Okay, that's actually good to know. Make path blocks. That's actually a really good idea. Path blocks. Catherine Reed. You can't hear me if you're in the past. Catherine Reed. Maybe you dragged the... What do you call that? That skimming slider? The video playhead backwards. Try refresh it. Try moving it all the way to the right. Or are you guys... Is everybody seeing repeated video? Maybe that's something going on with Restream.io. Okay. So, 33, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go from here, actually. This is why... Okay, so this would be path block 1. No. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, Wow, this is really big. We're building a Stonehenge for Cub Fan. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay. So now we need to find the point midway between 11 and... yeah, because a 33 block wide would have... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that this should be the midpoint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That seems wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means we counted wrong somewhere. Back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Wait, if this is 33 blocks wide, there is a middle block. It would be the 17th block is the middle block. I'm just dumb. Maybe I messed up somehow. So 17th block is now the middle. Then we go 16 out this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, that's gonna... I'm realizing I shouldn't have dropped off all that dirt. I'm gonna need some extra dirt to level this out. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I have an ender chest, and it's full of shulker boxes, but they're all empty, so that's not helping much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're going to mark that like so. So we're going to definitely have to clear out this grass here, which will let us offset some of that with the other places. Okay, we'll let this grass regrow here. Okay, so then we'll extend this part out. We're going to put andesite right there and expand this out. Expandesite! This prank is going to go seamlessly. I'm sure it will. My shoulders aren't invisible. They're right here. Gotta show off those shoulders, or people won't donate. Whoops. I will say, one of the first things that my wife said after we got married was she was just like, I hope your YouTube doesn't do too bad now that we're married, because women won't think you're available. And I'm like, I don't think that's why my YouTube channel does so well. Although I objectively appreciate that you think I'm so attractive that the only reason other people want to watch my YouTube is because I'm so attractive. But so I get it. I get where you're coming from there, and I'll choose to take that as a compliment. But I don't think that's why we're here. Oh. People are asking, why am I partially invisible? It's because I've got this, green screen, so it chroma keys out my shirt. See, the green glass and the green shirt are the same, and then the game just chroma keys it out. I met my wife through our siblings. My brother and her sister knew each other. We actually went to the same university, all four of us. That's fine, Space Dorito. You do you. But yeah, we met before I was doing YouTube. Footlong Hawk says, oh, that's why you carry the glass pane. Yep, that's right. Okay. People are saying, can you stop him? I have live chat turned on, but nobody seems to be doing anything too bad. Are you complaining about the guy who keeps spelling Grian's name wrong? Learn to spell Grian's name, or I'm going to time you out. You're disrupting people with your poor spelling of Grian's name. Okay. Oh, Twitch chat, a bunch of people just left now that they realized I'm married. Sorry. Okay. Have we actually gotten... oh, I should check donation inbox. Nope, no donations. Sorry. No, oh, wait, one. Hold on. Hey, thank you for the $10, John. That brings us up to $17. John writes, for Uvula. Well, we're still $3 away from the next expansion. Okay. So... we're not going to call Brian. He's very busy since he moved to Denver. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at our chart with our... No, I want to zoom in on that. Okay, so we've got our 33 here. Can I actually put that behind? There we go. So I can see my 33 radius circle now. Well, thank you, Squirrel Watches. I'm glad you appreciate my beard. Welcome, James H. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Okay, somebody was spamming to eat cheese. I thought they were saying that they were going to eat cheese, but... I don't see that in here. Whatever. Hey, welcome back, Everyday Kindle. Okay. So, if we look at the Ring of Sarsen stones, which really wishing I had room in this space for 2 monitors right now, because I have so many monitors, but this particular space isn't set up. I should have gone to the other studio today, but this is just easier. Okay, so these 3 lintel stones seemed... Can I rotate this dynamically? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Do I have Creative Cloud on this computer? It's killing me that I can't manipulate this image the way I would normally manipulate an image. No, I don't have Creative Cloud on this computer. Okay. Welcome, Kai. Welcome, Loanna. I don't know what scar selfie you're talking about. It doesn't look like anything to me. Okay, so we're gonna have two. Okay, so we're gonna have two of these. Okay, we're gonna have so directly across from it is really hard to mentally orient this map. Okay. And there's no good way. I guess I could take a screenshot of this, open it up on my laptop, and then yeah, we're gonna get my laptop. Yay, computers. BRB need a second computer for prank. 'Cause lol. Here's a song I wrote. I'm disappointed in myself for not figuring out a better way to do this.
Send me away via subspace. Beam me a message from home. Cast me a hello in hollow. Tell me I'm not all alone. The corridors are narrow and the rations miss the mark as we fly like Xeno's arrow past the sparkles in the dark. I think of home and what I miss is picnics in the park. So send me away via subspace. Tap me a line or two, because though we grow distantly, relativistically, I'm coming home to you.
Okay, so I've got the second computer here, but now my camera's all messed up because there's no way for me to put the computer next to the other one. So I've got the laptop on my lap. I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to end up posting this to Twitter so you guys can see what I'm doing, because there's no good way to show this with OBS. But you're going to see what I'm doing and be like, Joe, this is actual crazy person stuff. This should not be your mechanism for Minecraft. But that's the thing. Okay, so I'm taking two screenshots of the stuff that I've got on this desktop. I'm going to name them Stonehenge Plan. And I'm going to name the other one Pixel Circle 33. Then I'm going to airdrop them both to the laptop because everything is dumb. I'm going to send it to the laptop. Great. Muting the laptop. We're going to open up Adobe Illustrator, and I'm going to manipulate these two images to create an overlay that'll show me on a grid where I need to put the plinths in Minecraft. Then, once I get the plinths in place on the map, I'll post that to Twitter, okay? So, okay, we're going to create a new Adobe Illustrator document. Somebody asked me earlier, do you use other programs to plan your Minecraft stuff? Normally, no, but this is actually a great case of where it would make sense to. Okay. So on this, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this, and we're going to set our opacity mode to darken. Actually, maybe multiply? Yeah, multiply. At first I was afraid, I was multiplied. La da 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 Boom. I hate that they moved some of this stuff in. Okay, so now we're going to set an anchor for this here. We're going to make that slightly smaller. Wait. Until this overlay fits. Okay. This overlay doesn't entirely fit yet, so we're going to make it slightly smaller again. Too small now. We've gone too far. My goodness. Okay, so we're going to go and manually try just using the scroll wheel here on the transform pane. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So, now what we'll do is we will adjust the opacity on that 33 pixel one. I'm going to take this image and post it to Twitter for you guys to enjoy. So we're going to go to Twitter. Oh, is it getting dark out? We don't want to die in the dark. We'd rather die never, or at least not at nighttime. Hey, welcome, Real Fally. Glad to have you here today. We are currently working on our Stonehenge project. I'm about to tweet out... Dang it. See, I don't want to be down here, so I threw that other ender pearl to bring me back to there. Okay, so... we're working on our Stonehenge prank for Cub Fan. I'm about to tweet out the image that I'm working from. Folks watching the live stream, this is what I've made by mashing up a pixel circle with a grounds plan of Stonehenge from English Heritage. Okay. Pixel circle grid. Okay, so we're going to tweet that, and then you guys can see what I'm working on. And I'm also going to keep it open for... Why don't I have a place to put a second computer in here? Oh, yeah, because it's a tiny temporary studio. Oh, okay. Pro tip, guys. If you design something temporary for a few months, expect that it's a few months is longer than you think. Okay, so... that kind of works. In the very least, though, now, I can go to Twitter on the main computer and re-download that image, which I should have just airdropped myself. Let me go ahead and get a link to that tweet for you guys. This is how real Hermitcraft gets done, guys. This is real Hermitcraft. Welcome, Jimmy. Welcome, Shazam. Welcome, Dungeon Scrawler. Here is that tweet, guys, for anybody who's not following me on Twitter. So basically, this diagram will let me know exactly where the different things need to go, so that it ends up coming out okay. Is that pretty cool? So, what I actually have to do, though, is I need to rotate it again so that the orientation matches where I want it to be. Because the lintel stones, basically, I'm going to want this to be the bottom of the image for all intents and purposes. And so I need to actually do a second rotation pass, which means I shouldn't have put the laptop down. Every part of this plan is arguably quite poor. Quite poor. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pick up the alter image here, or the, we're going to get out a rotate tool, and we're going to set the pivot point in the center here, and then we're going to rotate it until the blocks with the lintel stones are where we need them to be, which is actually probably going to be here. Okay. So then we're gonna let's create a new there we go. Stonehenge orientation. Okay, so we're going to come back and we're going to go back to Twitter and we're going to post a reply. Of course. So we're going to add an image of that. Whoops, no, not that. We need to add an image. Documents. There we go. Lintel, not lentil. Okay. So. Cool. Laptop's done for now. I think we're good on the laptop. We can take that image then. We're going to go back to home on Twitter. Show this thread. I'm going to get the link of what? I've muted that phone like 8 times today. Okay, I figured out it's not the phone. I've got the encoding computer. The encoding computer is linked to my phone somehow, and so the encoding computer wasn't muted. And so even though I muted the phone, notifications were going off on the encoding computer because I'm going through and batch encoding like a dozen videos right now for the website archive project. Okay. So, did I actually get that posted in? I didn't get it posted in over here. Okay, so there's the tweet on YouTube with the way the stones are going to be. So, basically, I'm going to take this and drag this down here where I can see it better. I did the rotation off by 1. That's arguably still fine. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to move the whole thing over 1 so that it matches our map, because I don't want to rotate the map again. It's easier to just move the blocks. It's easier to move the blocks at this point than to do the map again. Stone here. We'll know that this stone is actually the center point by marking it with an andesite one. Just for now. We'll fix that later. Okay. So, then we're going to come up here and have another 4. And then we're going to come here, up 1, over 2, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, whoops. And then this one is actually going to have a plinth across it. And there's going to be kind of a zigzag on the plinth. It's going to go out to here. And then resume. So let's see. So this is now we're... No, yeah, the plinth goes there. Then we're going to come up 1 block and go diagonally again with the stone. See, now that we've got this map, this is actually coming together super fast, right? Sometimes with Minecraft, you got to do some planning. Okay. Yeah, that gray wall, the gaps in the plinths don't sell very well. Although, actually from back here, they're going to be okay. Yeah, from the hole, you can see the gaps. That's actually really good. We're building a henge. If you check my Twitter, I posted a map of what we're working on and how we're doing it. We spent 2 hours and 20 minutes getting to the point where we can now build this insanely quickly. This will probably take a few minutes to build from here. Okay. It's easier to do a long stream when I replace my workday because I had already psychologically budgeted to work for 8 hours straight in an incredibly high, I don't want to say high stress environment, but high energy, high activity environment. So, yeah, basically, weekday. So the thing is, by the time I get to the weekend, all my energy for the week has been spent, and so I'm like exhausted. But when I do a weekday stream, it's like, well, this replaces that work day. So then we got nothing here, and then it's actually going to go diagonally to here, and then here. Oh, this is actually another plinth one. So that's 3, 4. Okay, cool. Oh, did I do my math wrong somehow? I'm come further. Actually, no, that should be right. Okay. No, I've come further than I thought I was going to. On the whole, though, this doesn't look bad, so we're going to leave it. I might have screwed something up somewhere, but whatever it was... Okay, whatever. Okay. So then this next one is actually going to kind of go up like this, too. Why do I have off work? I took the day off work because of Minecon. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get last-minute tickets or what sorts of stuff I'd be able to get into. The answer is less than I was hoping, but that is okay. Microsoft does not owe me anything, so that is 100% fine with me. We got a plinth across here. Okay, we'll go ahead and get rid of that for right now. Harry, sorry, this isn't Pocket Edition. You can't join. My body is missing. Oh, I use the green glass as a chroma key so I can green screen out my shirt. I really like it. I moved the center over one. Yeah, maybe that's it. I don't know. I probably did some math wrong earlier. The way I'm doing this now is fine. So this is going to be another... I might have done some of the math wrong on. Yeah, I might have moved the whole thing. Oh, I think I might have. Yeah, I might have done some math wrong on when I was scaling this up. That's fine. It's close enough. This is going to get me in the ballpark. Okay, so we're going to have another gap here. Wow, this one particular rock is actually kind of extra big. But it almost... it's fine. Okay. So that's 3, and then there's a fourth one it goes across to. And that fourth one is going to kind of be up like here. Okay. So I think actually on some of these... Yeah, so the plinths or the lintels only go in cases where the lintel is missing. Oh wait, this one actually does have a lintel that goes all the way across it. That was a mistake to destroy. So this one has a lintel. Wait. So we go lintel, gap, gap, lintel. Then this actually should be a gap. And then we have another lintel. And then that lintel ends there. Frosty Flytrap says, been a while since I watched the stream. Now he has an invisible shirt and a beard. Yeah, I dropped my green screen somewhere, but the shirt is still chroma key, and I'm not sure why. That shouldn't work. It's a mystery to everyone. Do we really have to go back to the ender chest to get a new... Oh, there it is. Really? There we go. Green screen now working perfectly. Oh yeah, I forgot since I moved my whole body earlier, I need to readjust the camera a little. Okay, there we go. Are you good with villagers? I try to be. I try to let them live their best lives. I don't trap them or do anything mean. You know, as one should, in my opinion. So if I'm over here, and I see this, yeah, that kind of sells Stonehenge. Right? That's where people are first going to see it, is coming over the fourth hole there. And I think I might remove some of the trees as well, just to clear this up some. Who's your favorite member of the Beatles? I don't know. Why would I have a favorite member of the Beatles? They all seem nice. Okay. Wendy Show says, I've actually been to Stonehenge, and let me tell you, that is good. It's quite henge. Well, we're just getting started. We've got, if you haven't seen it yet, I posted on Twitter the map. I built a Minecraft pixel map thing of Stonehenge that we're working from. Okay, so the next henge then, or the next plinth, sorry, is going to be right here. We're going to have a 1 block gap, it looks like, and then we're going to have a double diagonal again. And then we're going to switch to a kind of block like that there. And then we're going to have some leaning stones. Okay, that puts us about even there. Okay, so gap, gap. We're going to have some stones on the ground here. Pretty sure. Let me check the key. Fallen Sarsen. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to have a Fallen Sarsen stone here, as well as part of another one here. Actually, maybe we should have that more. You know, that does go like this. We're going to have another Fallen Sarsen here. And then we're going to have another standing stone kind of about here. Yeah, sorry, I'm doing math. Yeah, I'm sure Concorp will turn this into a altar to sacrifice your favorite hermit for money. Okay. Maybe I built this too far away, but this way, if he wants to build a visitor center or something, he can. That'd be very Concorp, right? Okay. So there's actually a Fallen Sarsen stone over here, too. We're going to have to clear out some of this as well, it looks like. Okay, Fallen Sarsen stone. 2 blocks this way, it looks like, and up 2 blocks. And another one. 2 blocks this way, and up. But closer into there. Okay. So then, after that, we're going to have another one. So this is why we've been saving all that water, or all that dirt, you guys, so we can fill in stuff like this. Dang it. My glass. Okay, we gotta move this. Anyway, wine and kebab sounds like an amazing dinner, Badger Spanner. We actually don't have wine and kebab places here. Most of the places you could get kebabs in Nashville are owned by folks who don't believe in consuming alcohol. Fun fact. With the exception of Kebabs, which is a southern-themed kebab restaurant, which is actually also owned by people from the Middle East, but they have a sense of humor. Fun fact, I used to eat at Kebabs, like, all the time. It was good. I used to work over there. Okay. So this is where we're gonna have another one going this way. Yeah, let me see if I can find the Kebabs menu for you guys. Is this it? Yeah, the flatbread sandwiches all have names that are pretty goofy. But you know what? This menu isn't funny enough to actually bother sending it to the whole place. Yeah, it's spelled K-A-Y, K-Bob. Like you might have a cousin named Jim Bob or something. I like it. Okay. Okay, so... Dang it, Seeds. Stop blocking my dirt. Okay, so... This is where I thought... Okay, so the 33 marker is here. So then way up here... So we've got... We're going to have to clear out more of this. That's just clear. This is my cousins Jim Bob and Kim Bob. We call them J Bob and K Bob for short. That's actually pretty funny. Oh, what is this? Oh, wonderful. Things that want to kill me. Stupid barrows. Okay, so we need to have a fallen sarsen stone diagonally here. That feels like that's not actually as diagonal as I intended. I feel like maybe it needed to be more like this. Yeah, that feels closer to what I was trying to do. Okay. construct an entirely accurate representation of the entire surrounding area as well. Yeah, I'm not going to have time for that. Okay, so that one supposedly fell outside the ring. This one fell into the ring. It should be a little further over, though. So as long as it has 8 blocks in it, it's going to be roughly correct in terms of... Okay. Okay, we're going to have one standing stone here. Sarsen stone. Standing. 1, 2, 3. Are we too short by 1? Yeah, we are. Okay. Now, what does that say that these are? The horseshoe blue stones? Horseshoe of... Sarsen trilithons. How tall are the trilithons? The smallest pair of trilithons were 6 meters high. They're 6 to 7 meters. Okay. So we need to get the trilithons in. The trilithons are going to be harder because they okay. And it's getting dark. I'm Psionic says, what makes you different from the other streamers streaming? Arguably, thermodynamics is a big factor in why we're all different from each other. Some people would say at a higher level, nature and nurture. Arguably, thermodynamics is more nature than nurture. But I try to maintain a loving amount of chaos. So, you know, that's just me. How to use Loom. Okay. So, our horseshoe of blue stones. Or sorry, not horseshoe of blue stones. Horseshoe of altar stones. We're going to come to this gap here. No. Yeah. Okay. So this should be aligned with this. We're going to be aligned with this and that. So this is going to be where our first trilithon goes. I think now's probably a good time. NJ Coffee Junkie says, hey Joe, please eat. Well, I had a big breakfast right before I started streaming. It's only, yeah, so I'm actually not going to be ready to eat for another hour. But thank you, New Jersey Coffee Junkie. I appreciate your concern. But I decided I would sleep in today, which I so rarely get to do. Oh, eat in Minecraft. No, I don't want to. Okay. So, let's go ahead. Let's finish all of our standing stones outside here, and then we'll come back to. So, okay. So we've got. I feel like we got one more post and lintel right, or sarsen and lintel going in right here. This one then is going to be diagonal. Then we will get our andesite across the top for our lintel. This is looking pretty good, guys. We've got a few more sarsens we just need to place real quick. Just real quick, we'll place these sarsens, and then we can go ahead and move on to our trilithons. Just gonna push back nature a little bit here. GeoGirl1 says, just out of interest, is this correctly aligned? Not with the sun, no. I ended up aligning it for the golf course. That's actually a really good point. Oh, I should have made... Oh, it's not going to work as a calendar. Oh, no. I'm not going to start over. I aligned it so you could see it from the golf course and it would look good, not to align with the sun. And the sun is why the whole point of this exercise is to make a calendar in Minecraft. Thank you, GeoGirl1. I appreciate it. If you want to see how far I've rotated this, let me see if I've got the tweet. Oh, I do have the tweet open. That's actually what I'm pulling the image from. Yeah, here's the... I'm going to post the image for everybody. You know, our friends with shaders can come out here and really appreciate this, though. Okay, so... I can't believe I didn't think of aligning it with the sun, though. That's... Because Corrales is shaders, and he could have come out here and actually used this. But not now. Never now. Okay, so this one is going to be outside of that ring and aligned with... this one here, looks like. So we're going to have a few blocks just on the ground. Outside of where the circle would be. Actually, we want that one there. Okay. Yeah, I gave in to form over function. That was my mistake. Okay. So, from over here, also, I'm thinking I should probably wipe this out. This little hill is gonna go away. We put way too much effort into this to have it obscured by this little hill. Okay. Okay, so from here... Yeah. I mean, some of the hermits also use way higher resolution monitors than I do, so that'll look way better on theirs. Okay. Look at that. Okay. So we're going to turn the face camera off. Hermitcraft Season 6, Episode 133, Segment Echo, Take 1. I know I said I was going to spend about 45 minutes off camera. It might have actually been an hour, but I have laid out the 33-meter ring of stand-in sarsen stones as well as fallen sarsen stones over here. When folks come here to hit that ball into the fourth hole, I think we are going to have quite the show for them. They're going to have a beautiful little Stonehenge here. The contrast against the sky from the gaps just really works. Now, what we haven't done, while I have done the fallen sarsen stones on the outer ring and the stand-in stones on the outer ring, I have not done the horseshoe of trilithons. These stand-in stones, or stand-in sarsens out here, are about 4 meters high with lintels that are about a meter thick. You got to keep in mind, this thing was built over the last 5,000 years, so they had a lot of time to procure the best possible materials. Some of these are still there. But what we have not started work on is, like I said, the horseshoe of trilithons on the interior here. Those are going to be 6 to 7 meters high. So I'm going to do a quick pass on getting those in, and then hopefully we can go disappear and leave Cub to discover this on his own without him. I don't want him logging in while I'm working on this. I need to find a way to trick him into playing golf, though, because he might not notice this immediately, but I think it's going to be fun. I think he's going to like it. A lot of effort went into this. I've rotated a map of the site over some graph paper with a 33 meter radius on like a pixel circle. I think it actually really gives a sense of the space in a real way. But it'll be even better when we get the interior in. Time skip. Stop recording. Face camera back on. What am I building? This is a model of the Eiffel Tower at 1/25th scale. I'm using iron, just like the original. I'm pretty excited. What? Warner Chappell is coming after me for the Good Place Road video. Boo. How can I dispute that? Dang it, Warner Chappell. This is not a cover. It's a parody. How do I... What do you do if YouTube miscategorizes your song as... Anybody know what happens? This is not a cover of a song written by somebody else. This is a parody of a song. We can remove the video. Oh, okay. That sounds fun. Yeah. Okay, and it's about to get dark. Well, that makes me really disappointed, because we worked really hard on that video. And... how do I file for... Well, there's not an appeal button here. Well, we can worry about that off camera, I guess. Copyright notice page. Yeah, this is file dispute, yeah. This is We're gonna come back to this. It's saying that the music is the composition. Yeah, we'll have to worry about it later. So it looks like we are sharing revenue from ads in the meantime. Well, here's the thing. If this money is actually going to Lil Nas, I'm fine with it. But if it's going to Latin Autor União Brasileira Editors de Música, UBEM, which is the claimant, who is, apparently is a subsidiary of Warner Chappell. Yeah, this looks like garbage to me. Well, yeah, maybe I'll just take the video off YouTube. I don't want to do that because I thought people liked it. The way that parody law works, if I have to call an intellectual property lawyer about this, this will cost me at least $1,200, which I don't want to do. I think it's easier just to take it down. We'll worry about it later. I'm so close to having this video ready to edit. We just got to put in these trillathons. Anyway. Okay. 5 trillathons of dressed sarsen stones arranged in horseshoe shape, 13 meters across. Yeah, well, if I take it down, then nobody gets to enjoy it. Honestly, I mean, I wasn't going to make money off this video anyway. Like, the amount that we spent to make it. Sometimes I make things that I don't expect to make money on, but it frustrates me if people are then going to make money on it without. It's. Well, yeah, I mean, it might just be easier not to have it on my main YouTube channel, which was where I thought the most people would be able to see it and enjoy it, but whatever, it's fine. Okay. Okay. Let's just finish this. We're so close to having a video that's ready to edit. Welcome, Game Mode Cat. Okay, so Game Mode Cat, the way it works is the green screen chroma keys out my shirt. Ta-da. Okay. So, let's see. This first one, this fallen one here, that's that one. So then that is going to be aligned. Okay, let's do the let's do the lowest one first. Okay, that's going to be aligned with this lintel horizontally and this gap. Okay, so we're aligned with this gap and this gap. Hey, Seth Mercado, thank you for the $20. It says, your face is too pretty to cover with all that funny hair. Go get a haircut. This is the haircut. I just got my haircut. Are you kidding? Well, we're going to expand Joe. Do. But yeah, I'm not getting a haircut. No, I got my haircut and my beard trimmed just the other day. We're definitely hanging out tomorrow. Figuring out what we're gonna do today is still up in the air. Is this 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So then the next one, we're going to go up 3 meters from here. We have a 3-meter gap, and then we're going to go 1, 2. We're going to kind of go this way again. This actually lets me not switch materials on the plinths. So we're at 3, 1, 2. Dang it. Looks like I've outgrown the green screen anyway, so we're going to put it away for now. Okay. Okay. So then we're going to go... We're supposed to have another fallen standing stone aligned with this. This is the center line. You actually probably need to bring this one back further here. That's going to bring us down to here. Now then, this stone is going to be aligned with... Okay, somehow I messed this up. How did I mess this up? Okay, so to make this work, this next horseshoe one is supposed to be... I must have messed this up somewhere. We've got these 3 meters away from each other, but that's... If that's the case, then this should have been way lower. Okay, we might have messed up some of these back plinths here. Yeah, we definitely did. Wow, how did we mess that up so badly? If you post the same comment like 4 times, you're going to get timed out. It's real easy. Don't post the same thing a bunch of times. We're currently building a scale model of the Titanic based on James Cameron's Avatar film. Basically, you have to have 2 people who co-pilot the ship who enter a state of shared memory called drift. So we're building these rocks to help them focus. Okay, so these rocks down here should be nowhere near the center line, but somehow they are. That rock should be way lower than the center line. Somehow it isn't. we're gonna make do. This is not gonna be a perfect. Okay. So how did I screw this up is the question. That's what I don't know. That's what I'm struggling with, is how did I manage to screw this up so badly? At what point did it go off the rails? Because as far as I can tell, it's still fine here. Okay, this whole thing needs to be moved over one. Okay, and then this needs to be moved over one, at least. So then, okay, this altar stone needs to be lined up. Okay, wait. So from here, in this gap, that's where we should hit this. So we did that right. And then 3 blocks over, we should get to the center line roughly, which we didn't because of the way the rounding works. So this is also going to be... So the center line is here. This one actually needs to be way closer, it looks like. Wait, is this... I'm pretty dubious that Bad Times with Scar is actually Scar. If that's actually you, can you tweet me? Because otherwise I'm going to ban you, because that's not you. And you would want me to ban somebody who is impersonating you. Real Scar would want me to ban fake Scar. Okay. So then this one, let's assume that we've aligned this properly on that front. No, we haven't. No wonder everything's too close. Okay, so this whole pillar here, or standing stone, sarsen, this whole sarsen is off. Okay. So then we need to move this one over to match. So it's going to come over to here. Okay. So then that explains why literally none of these blocks are anywhere near where they're supposed to be. Because I was like, why are all these fallen... Because I based these fallen blocks over here. Everywhere you look, everywhere you go, there's a scar, impermeably. Okay, so this stone here should have started like a few blocks this way. Okay, I felt like we were off somehow. And I couldn't quite explain it. And now I can. It's because I did a bad job. Bad jobs with Joe. Okay. Now, I might have aligned these off that as well. I hope I didn't, because that would be a really dumb move. This, I actually think I put down where it was supposed to be. Okay. Okay, so then this one needs to be this one here needs to be lined up with that trilithon stone. And like this should be... Except it's supposed to be way closer in. Should be 4 meters from this trilithon stone. So we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So then this stone now is completely... This is why none of our stones are lining up properly. Okay. So then this still comes around to here. Yeah, this is way further north than it should be. I don't know if that's actually north. Sunset's in the west. Way further south. Okay, fine. It's fine. So, these fallen stones here are what's one of the things that's screwing us up. So, here's our center line. From our center line, we come to here, and we should have... a standing stone here. Okay. No lintel on this one. Followed by then one block over. Kind of the exact same structure we have here. So we have this diagonal here. And then this one is going to be flat, like that one. And then this one comes across diagonally. Dang it. Okay. So. Okay. No tweet from Scar that that's him. So that's encouraging. Okay. So where is... Let's open Discord real quick and make sure. Hurricane HS says, you look better without a beard. Well, it sounds like you're in high school, so it's really not helpful for me to be... I don't really care. Like, there is nothing about what high schoolers think about my opinion that I benefit from considering. So, thanks. Go have opinions about other things. Live a rich and full inner life, please. Whoops, that's way faster than... That could have been lava. Okay. So, this is probably closer to correct now. So then that... The alignment on the inner horseshoe... This stone needs to be moved. Oh, okay. When did I get so many fireworks? I literally don't remember getting fireworks. Did somebody throw fireworks at me when I was AFK or something? Did I get the fireworks when I wasn't paying attention? Why is your shirt being green screened? Great question. I don't know. I think it has to do with the chroma key settings in OBS. OBS is really hard software to work with. But that's okay, because we love it anyway. Okay, so we have this stone here. And then we need to have this other 8 stone be, like, diagonally connected to it, like this. And then... this one does not go anywhere near there. It goes over here. Did I combine the 2 stacks at some point? Okay. Well, I'm building Concorp a Stonehenge, so I don't know if that makes me Team Concorp or not. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 up from here. So to make this horseshoe, I'm going to come up to here, be 3 up, and then I'm going to come over to the center line. And then now this is actually going to work. I couldn't figure out why that wasn't working. These are the 6 high plinths we're working on now. And then we've got another one that is going to align kind of strangely. Okay, so we're going to have random rocks in certain places. Or random-ish rocks. So one of them is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then we're going to have another one kind of over here. That one's diagonally there. 1, 2. So center line, come over, come down 1. I'm going to have block here. I'm going to have another block here. Another block kind of diagonally here. I'm going to have a whole sarsen fall in here. That's a 4 block one. Yeah, I tried using XSplit, but my shirt was green in XSplit. So I wanted to use this instead, because you can see more of the game. Okay. So, we are going to have the end of the horseshoe is here, which is going to be 6 tall. This one does not have a plinth or a lintel on it. Wait, why did I build that? Dang it, I did that way wrong. Way wrong. Why did I do that? What? Okay. Okay. So then the next branch of the horseshoe is going to be over here. I've learned so much about Stonehenge just in the last 3 hours, you guys. I gotta say, you should really consider building models of things you want to learn about in Minecraft, because it forces you to know more about them. I didn't know that there was a horseshoe of trillathons. I didn't even know the word trillathon. I would have thought that was something from Star Trek where they have symbiotes run 26 miles. And I would have been mistaken. Okay, so this one we're going to line up internal from that by 1 block. And we're going to be aligned with that there. I think that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to come up another 2 here. Is that going to align with where we need to be? It will. Great. Dang it. Trillathon is not a fundraiser for our upcoming game, Oregon Trill. Okay. No, I'm not burying a bunch of human remains. Okay, we're 3 hours and 20 minutes into this stream, you guys. And I'm out of food in Minecraft. Okay. Hey, can anyone check at the... Well, I'll just check it real quick. Let's go to my videos. I need to know who I did my poem for at the end of the last video, so I can do the opposite person at the end of this video. I think I thanked either Kathleen Heath or Winnie T. Ford, and I need to thank the other one because, let's see, Escape Room by Zombie Cleo. How do I... This is the
Howdy,
worst
y'all.
interface.
Joe Hill's here.
Okay. This is the... Oh my gosh. Why would YouTube make this? Why would YouTube
Howdy,
make
y'all.
this? This is
Joe
no...
Hill's here recording his...
Okay. So right before we get up here, I'm going to sponsor Kathleen Heath. Kathleen Heath. So our next one is Winnie T. Ford. We've already done Alex, Zeus Awoken, Eagle Fam, Bioduck, and Kathleen Heath. So that leaves Winnie T. Ford and Karis. Because Karis has stated concern about my mental well-being. She has said that on months where I am not sure if I'm going to hit my deadlines to do her last, because she would be forgiving. So we are going to make Karis thank you number 7 for this month. This is video number 6, so that one's going to go to... Of course, there's no food in here. How much does all this stuff cost? All items 1 diamond is stacked. Oh, this is so expensive. I'm not happy about it. Well, Winnie, I'm finishing your episode now, so you're gonna get thanked. Don't worry. Okay, so let's just... We are, like, nearly done. We are nearly done here. So we've got these stones laying down. We've got these standing stones. We've got these plinths. Okay, the last thing we need to do, actually, I think, is going to be to remove our path blocks. Okay. And this was a marker block as well. All of the markers we put down to indicate where the center lines were. There was the center line block there. Okay, we're gonna start the new day before we start the recording. Bexy, Stonehenge is going well. We're about to record the outro to this episode. Game Mode Cat, we're not singing Creeper. We're singing Somebody Once Told Me the World Was Gonna Roll Me song. Oh, I should find... That's going to be our poem we're going to do. Is All-Star Tiger. We're going to do All-Star Tiger today. Yeah. Let's go back over here. Turn the face camera off. Start recording. Hermitcraft Season 6, Episode 133, Segment Foxtrot, Take 1. All right. You know, this is going to look a lot better on the folks who have shaders videos than mine. But, you know, it's about as accurate as I could get it without rotating it to actually face the sun the proper way. So, not only does it have a pond you can fall into, which is a lovely feature, but I also realized it's an absolutely inadequate calendar for Cub fan. So maybe I shouldn't... I was going to put a big sign that says, here's a calendar, learn to keep your contracts, Cub fan. But now I'm just kind of embarrassed. What if we just leave and we pretend that this was always here? Nobody tell Cub fan I pranked him. This is... We have abandoned the prank. Our astronomical calculations are off because I rotated the entire thing so it would look better from the golf course rather than thinking about the location of the sun and stars. Could you imagine how embarrassing it would be to move all of these rocks 25 miles 5,000 years ago and then have to tell people, oh, whoops, we put them up wrong. Take them all down, start over. Oh, that would be so bad. You would not want to be remembered by history. But let's look at this. This has come together really well. Now, of course, the internal horseshoe of trilithons, these blocks are all 2 meters higher than the surrounding blocks. We've got lintels across some of those. We've got a bunch of fallen sarsen stones in the middle. I am pretty proud of how this turned out, other than the fact that I completely failed at my original mission. So it's like, other than the abject failure, this was a great success. It looks great. It just doesn't do what we need it to do. So let's say somebody's running to the portal here. They're going to be like, oh, what's that out of the corner of my eye? Is that a Stonehenge? It is a Stonehenge. I could wander over here. It's located in a remote location. I actually thought, like, maybe I should move it closer. Once again, don't want to redo it. Also, though, I realize having this extra space means if Cub wants to build a visitor center, that would be a very Concorp thing to do. Also, this replica of Stonehenge doesn't have all the human remains yet, so I could see them setting up some sort of booth where it's like, die next to Stonehenge and leave all your items. It's like you were buried at Stonehenge. Only 25 diamonds. That would be a very Concorp fundraiser. So, I mean, I'm just giving away ideas and henges for free here. But, anyway, hopefully if I need another elytra before the insurance truly runs out, Cub will honor his agreement. In the meantime, I'm pretty happy with what we've got. Let's go ahead and take to the skies and give it a look from overhead. Oh, boom, check that out. That is a Stonehenge. Although, wait, should some of these be over a little bit more? Is this not truly circular? I thought I'd nailed it pretty well. Okay. Yeah, I think that these stones here all need to be nudged over just slightly. Let me check my diagram. Oh, no, they're actually right. That's... Or are they? Yeah, they're supposed to start further back from that guy because of the way this came together. So the missing stones make it look like it's not circular. But, like, objectively... it really doesn't look circular. How does that work? I've got a perfect... I worked so hard on making my little diagram and my map and everything. There's supposed to... Oh. 1, 2... And then that's line number 3 here. So checking my diagram, we're supposed to be able to go from here, 1, 2, 3, and then that should line up perfectly with this one. Okay. Yeah, objectively, this is incorrect. So we're just going to fix that, and then we'll end the episode. Time skip. Okay. So this is going to be a short time skip, so I'm not turning the face camera back on. Sorry, guys. Whoops. Okay, so... How many times can I screw this up? Is kind of my question. Probably a very large amount. There we go. That's looking better already. And what we are going to do now is we are going to read a poem of my own devising. You may have noticed that this episode was mid-roll ad-free. That is thanks to $15 a month Patreon sponsor. 15. Oh. Okay. There we go. That's already looking rounder. You guys might have noticed that this episode was mid-roll ad-free. That was thanks to $50 a month Patreon sponsor Winnie T. Ford. In lieu of that mid-roll ad, I will now read a poem of my own devising. This one's called All-Star Tiger. Tiger, tiger, skating slight, but not yet thinner than the ice. What encircled water warm will mightily embrace thy form? Does the cindrous globe aflame burn both mine and thine the same? In the way that I admire, without boredom, I seize the fire. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Cleo and I are rarely on Hermitcraft at the same time. We're going to hit stop recording. Okay. So there we go. That was... Okay. You know, I am shocked that the Tumblr people haven't made fan art of the two of us that just says the two genders. Because I keep seeing those... I keep seeing those things where there'll be like a fireworks store next to a tobacco shop, and it'll be like the two genders. I don't know if I'm using that meme right, though. Yeah, Cleo, like, never shows up on stream. This is a big day for everyone. Although, it is 3.5 hours into the live stream, and... Where was I? Cleo says hi, everyone. So, anyway, and bye, everyone. Yeah, So there we go. We have successfully constructed a Stonehenge. I don't know if any of the... I don't know who's streaming to raid. Let's check Mixer.com and then see who I'm following. I gotta mute this so it doesn't automatically, like, play PUBG noise. Oh, people are streaming that Untitled Goose Game. I've been playing that. That is one of the least intuitive games to play for me. Like, I think maybe I'm only because I'm playing it when I'm tired. Okay, nobody I know. Let's check Twitch following. It's really hard to play without reading how the objectives are supposed to work. Okay, it looks like Hypnotized is streaming. So we're going to type /raid hypnotized. Am I going to spell that right? There we go. We have 13 viewers ready to raid on Twitch. Wow. I normally don't get to see what my numbers are. But go ahead and say hello to Hypnotized. Say howdy, y'all. Joe Hills raid here. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.